You know, I was a journalism
It
major,
is.
which the schedule was very easy. Like people say, I had to do this in college. I go, I didn't do any of that. Like I didn't have like 20-page papers. I didn't have like term papers or research this. Journalism was such an easy degree for such an amazing communications like program at school. Like Hofstra was at the time was like number 2 behind NYU or Columbia. So and plus I did the radio station. The only thing I really had extracurricular other than TEP was the radio station. Like I remember
Got that.
it was our pinning ceremony. And I was doing, so it was like a Sunday, and I was doing the sports broadcast or like the news show for the sports thing at the radio station, like in my, Squire attire. I can't believe I made that term, Squire attire. I was wearing Squire attire, and like I told the people at the radio, I was like, guys, I have to go. I'll be back. I have to go for like an hour to do this fraternity thing. And they were like, what? It's like, do you know what we're doing here? Like, this is career advancement. Like, guys, I gotta go make friends. All right, I gotta go pay for friends. You understand?
I gotta go. Yeah.
So I had to tell Doc Cummins, listen, I'll be there. I'll be there for pinning, which is a whole other story in and of itself. I'm sure you know this story, but we'll reminisce off air.
Yeah.
It is a cult, by the way. So after the pinning, they're like, we're going to the diner. I go, I can't go. I go back to the radio station. They're like, it's funny because like Mick was there, whatever. He's like, what do you mean the radio station? This is TEP. And I'm just like, guys, just let me do both. Just fucking let me do both. And it was very easy to do both because I just managed to figure it out and find a way.
Yeah, I think a big thing right now is a big thing when I was there was we were pushing people to be in a separate club other than TEP. One for recruitment, it helps a hell of a lot with recruitment, and 2 to broaden your spectrum and like do something that's in your own major, which I think is very important. There are obviously fraternities that are like law fraternities and I think APA, like you have the black fraternities, stuff like that. But I mean, being in a fraternity and then being in something in your major, I think very important. But juggling that is hard. I mean, TEP at Hofstra right now is juggling a whole lot of shit. So they're definitely struggling with balancing that, and they have 9 guys. Maybe I guess they're at 14 guys right now.
They are,
and
Hofstra Tops on Fire has 14 people in it right now.
Yeah, they don't like alumni right now, so they're not talking to us. But they they got rid of the PM box and everything.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's a problem.
Well, they lost it. So.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they just burned all of it.
Well, there were some things in there that should have been burnt, but
that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
The Pledge Master box, because that was the best. Going to the PM box was so cool because all the history's there. I mean, there was nothing, as far as I know, I remember there's nothing crazy. There's not like a dead bodies or social security numbers or anything incriminating. It was just stories and like Pledge Master journals, and
there are a lot of bad words. And if you don't know, Hofstra right now is Hofstra TEP is very LGBTQ plus.
I did hear that.
Driven.
Fine. I mean, so were we. We were undergrad. You know, we were the diverse
right,
gay fraternity.
TEP in general has always been that.
Yeah.
I mean, we were one of the first all-white fraternities to bring in black men. I mean, that's been a thing for a long time. Yeah. But
we had
TEP
Juice,
at Hofstra,
we had Josh for a time. After I left, we had one or two.
Yeah, with Latinos, we've always had a bunch of Latinos.
Pedro.
The current president is Latino, but no, TEP right now is, I think they have one straight man, if that, at this point.
Good for them.
So, but
as long as they're alive, that's all that matters.
They are alive and they are doing a lot of good work, but they're struggling, as I was saying, like they're a very smart group of people and they're struggling to get those smart group of people to say, all right, I need to stop studying. I need to stop going to this other club event to join TEP for a philanthropy event. And it's like, all right, how am I weighing these options? And that's a tough thing, saying, all right, instead of going to my club event that could lead to a job, whatever it may be, I'm going to go to a TEP philanthropy event instead. Weighing that is difficult. When you have 15 guys to weigh that, you lose 10 of them, 8 of them. I mean, you're the smallest one already.